a little fun with spare change, and today we are joined by Remy Spencer and Jared Guy Randolph. Thanks for being with us, guys. All right, first up, Paula Deen finally breaking with her longtime agent after controversial private comments blew up into a media firestorm. Agent reportedly set the strategic agenda for Paula Deen and her company. He also had a huge role in daily operations. Will this do anything to save her crumbling empire? Remy, take it.
I think her empire is in fact crumbling, and she needs to make big, bold decisions like this. And I think this agent may in fact have had a hand in making it worse instead of making it better.
How so?
Well, if this agent is responsible for the statements that she made or the tone that she took on the Today Show or in any of the other quote-unquote apology statements, I think it was time for the agent to go. But I think she's going to come back. I think the public wants to see her come back, and she does have a groundswell of support for what she does.
Okay, what do you think?
America is very forgiving. I agree with Remy. She really needed to mix things up. She's talking about hiring the PR agent that Michael Vick used, Chris Shigas, who helped him revamp his career and his
And he was a dog killer.
And he was a dog killer. So she'll come back from this. She'll be just fine. I mean, if Tiger Woods can do it and Michael Vick can do it, I think Paula Deen will be just fine.
Do you, forget a follow-up question for you, do you think that anyone who uses the N-word just simply doesn't deserve any kind of forgiveness?
Black, white, orange, or purple, it doesn't matter who you are, what your race is, what your color is. It is completely inappropriate. However, it's something that I do think she can move past with the right PR.
You know, when this happens and this comes out, a lot of people feel really good about taking the high road and saying, you know, heck with her and let's destroy her business empire. But it's not like it helps black unemployment, black out of wedlock births. It's not like it reduces blacks living in poverty. And yet we end up feeling like we've really struck a blow for equality, don't we?
That's right. She is the host of a cooking show. She's not a politician. She's not a teacher. And she did something that she regrets and she's apologized for. I don't think that beating up on her or taking the moral high ground and being so very judgmental is going to be helpful or informative for anyone. I mean, the point is people should know better. They should be respectful no matter your color, your race, whatever. And I think that this scandal, if you will, has certainly taught her and perhaps those close to her the value of being open-minded and not judgmental or hurtful to others. Okay,
now I didn't realize, you know, you guys, your take on it is that she broke up with the manager. I thought he had basically quit her, thinking you're too radioactive, I can't even touch you. So if she took the action, well then maybe it's her first step toward rebuilding the empire. Let's move on to the second one. So you think your commute is tough? Now imagine this, workers in San Francisco Bay Area have been putting up with a commuter rail strike all week, but trains running again this afternoon. Union workers just agreed to temporarily extend their labor contract for one more month. Both sides still far away from any long-term deal. Will the strike come back on us, Jared?
It sounds like they're saying they're very far apart, but it sounds like financially they're getting close to making a decision because they want over the next 3 years a 5% increase on their income annually. They're going to give them, they're working right now to give them an 8% increase over the next 4 years and reduce some of the contribution fees that they have to put in. So it sounds like the numbers are starting to work for them.
Of course, Remy, in all these union negotiations with government workers and transit workers, one big problem is pension costs are crushing local government.
That's the truth. The pension costs are crippling the government, and we need to find a way to get these people back to work, give them a fair pay, give them a reasonable pension so that these commuters can get back and forth to work. We need to see some sort of compromise. There needs to be a little bit of a sacrifice on both sides in order for everyone to win.
Okay, now I love this one. 4G service reaching new heights. If the lack of 4G cell service is the thing that stopped you from climbing Mount Everest, those days are over. You've got no more excuses. Intrepid climbers now can live stream the view from the world's tallest peak. Isn't there something wrong with this, Jared?
I'm not going to the top of Mount Everest anytime soon. I want my cell phone to work in the Park Avenue Tunnel, not on top of the world. So, you know, good luck to them.
Remy, who needs to make a call? What are they thinking?
Well, two things. Now that I can get cell service, of course, this is the reason I haven't climbed Mount Everest. Now I'm going to do it. And if I actually did make such, which is not true, by the way, if I ever climb Mount Everest, I would certainly want to call my mom and dad and say, look at what I just did.
My bold prediction, Sir Edmund Hillary's family, and they're going to file some complaint saying you cannot put a cell tower up on Mount Everest. Just wrong. All right, now check out this Ferrari, one of 3 replicas used in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and this baby is headed to auction Experts say it could bring in maybe 100 grand. You going to bid, Remy?
Oh, if I had the money, I would love that car. That movie was, you know, it's a staple. I grew up with that movie, and it's a beautiful looking car. I'm sure there's some very wealthy person out there that will pay a fortune for it, no
Yes,
doubt.
Jared?
Movie memorabilia has been going for outrageous numbers. A model of the Starship Enterprise sold several years ago for $500,000. You know what? Why not? If you love the movie, go for it. I'd go for John Lennon's Ferrari getting ready to come up for auction for about $350,000.
Can't see anything from that movie without saying Bueller. Bueller.